now that the AIIMS panel report has ruled out murder?
Since AIIMS report has not been made public, so it cannot be said that AIIMS has completely, ruled out the chances
Yes,
of
but that's
murder.
what.
Sources are also telling at the same time that the complete clean sheet has not been given to the Cooper Hospital who conducted the post-mortem earlier. So, I mean, the chances of post-mortem as of now, I mean, considering that CBI has not made this report public and it has not yet been submitted to the court, so nobody exactly knows what would be the report. But the speculations, as you said, there are chances that, that AIIMS would have submitted such kind of a report where the murder is not clear. And
Right.
what I'm saying that only the AIIMS report is not the the criteria to decide whether it was a murder or suicide, but also many of the witnesses who have been examined as of now, what they are saying. Then all the call records and things like that. Then Disha Salyan. I mean, a lot of things are there with which CBI should come up with a some logical conclusion to this incidents which took place. And on the other hand, as I said, that if it is considered to be a suicide also for a moment, then what would have transpired Sushant to take such a drastic step? Whether he was, instigated by someone to do such an act, whether he was going through such a situation which made him to take such a drastic step. So a lot of things are unanswered as of now. So it will be too early, as I earlier also said now, that to come to such a conclusion whether it was a murder or suicide.
Right.
Let it be made public, then no, the documents, when it come to public domain and maybe to the court, then it becomes a very clear situation as to what really has happened.
The autopsy report, initially AIIMS doctors had a lot of issue with the Cooper Hospital autopsy report, saying that it smacked of a, literally saying that there were many discrepancies and it smacked of a cover up, alleging that. Now, do you think that with this kind of, when the AIIMS panel has given this kind of a report finally, do you think it's a clean sheet to the Cooper Hospital doctors?
I don't think it is a clean sheet to Cooper Hospital, because even as per the speculations and from the resources which even I have heard, that even AIIMS has not given a clean sheet to Cooper Hospital, and there were discrepancies also which were found out earlier when the report came up into the public domain. That the time of the death was not mentioned. Then I also came to understand that the post-mortem was done at in the late evening at around 10-11 o'clock at night. Now, as
Right.
per the law, the post-mortem should always take place during the day hours, not at night, unless and until it is there is some emergency, or if there is a contrary court's order to do so. So all these things are very, very important so far as this matter is concerned. Now, we also heard that there was one witness who said that Sushant was found roaming around with Ria on 13th night, as I earlier also said. So it is not that easier, at this point of time, to conclude anything. I think we will have to wait for CBI to submit its report, or to say something in public as to what they have reached to a conclusion to. So as I said earlier, I mean, Cooper Hospital, according to me, has not been given a clean sheet as of now. So that will only be inferred once the reports are submitted by CBI to the court, or anything comes to the public domain like that.
With the forensic reports now in, it's obviously up to the investigation agency to take the case to its logical conclusion. The NCB is also the fray. The ED is also the fray. Do you think that as a legal mind, do you think that the investigation is possibly getting too is expanding too much and not focusing on the cause of death?
People are now speculating, whether the investigation is happening in the right direction, or what kind of investigations have taken place as of now. I do understand all that, but I think there are, three different angles. Like ED is investigating about any kind of money laundering, etc. Then NCB is investigating about the drug angle, because that also came through the statements of different witnesses. And obviously CBI is investigating about the murder angle or the suicide angle of it. So I think all these three departments are working separately, and also they are working in coordination with each other, so that the exact outcome can be reached out as to what really happened on 14th of June. So it will be too early for the people to say like that, because I understand that there has been drug angle also involved, but that is something which is being investigated separately. Now NCB is looking after what would have been the impact of using drugs on Sushant's body and mind, and maybe no, the others who would be involved into doing all this, and who are the other people who could have been involved into this kind of a tragedy. But apart from this, what I realize and what I think, that CBI has not yet come up with any conclusion, and I'm sure that CBI would have been doing their work with all the enthusiasm and with all the professional approach which they have also declared. So obviously it is not that easy, because earlier the FIR was already delayed for more than 45 days or something like that. It is not easier even for CBI to gather all those kind of evidences at a later stage, which they are doing at present. And then obviously the witnesses also got a lot of opportunities to meet each other and to get tampered or influenced from different kind of other witnesses. So it is not that easier task for CBI also to do. But obviously I feel that CBI will come up with some logical conclusion to whatever has happened. This is what I feel.